You could do it.
Let's go.
Hey, good day, aloha, and hello everyone, and welcome to Chapter 13 of Hit Dice Heroes. Welcome, thank you so much for joining us this day, evening, I can't remember what I say for this part, middle of the day, middle of the night, wherever, whenever you are. Thank you so much for joining us as we go on these wonderful adventures in Wildemount. I really should write my intros down, but nope, let's just go for it. I am Alana, your DM, and I am joined today by my wonderful players who shall introduce themselves, starting with Nico.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is time to climb out of the hole we have so deeply dug ourselves, and hopefully everything will be fine. But I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Awesome. I thought you were about to say, welcome to Jurassic Park. It was a very, welcome to Jurassic Park. Yeah, perfect. Kiralee.
Hello, everybody. I'm back. I was so sad to miss it last week, but I'm here, and apparently we're running from the law. So that's good and fun. It's always good to get back and find out that when you were being Jaegered by your DM, you had to cast Expeditious Retreat twice. So let's get into it.
Yeah. Wonderful. Maya.
Hello. Ready to go. Everything's fine. No cops. No trouble. Let's get massages, you guys.
Straight to the spa.
Yeah.
No worries. Awesome. And Phil.
Right, I'm Phil. Sadly, my camera isn't working this evening, so I can't I'm represented by this lovely drawing by Rice Art, so
Yes.
Thank you very much for that. And there is absolutely nothing wrong. Everything is perfectly in order. Nobody's running from anybody. I was actually picked up and carried, so I was carried from the law,
Yeah.
not running from law. I just want to be very clear on that. And we did nothing wrong, so yeah, it's a cast iron case. They have nothing on us. We didn't do nothing, Governor.
Your Honor.
Didn't do nothing, Governor. Perfect. Yeah, no, that is very true. Oleg is not technically running. Oleg is being carried. So, got me there. Awesome. All right. Well, before we jump in to Chapter 13 and see what is happening with this lovely group, we're going to go through some very quick announcements. Very quick announcements. They're the same announcements as always, so you can tune out if you've heard them all before, but don't actually listen, please. So, if you are if you are interested in D&D and you are also a Critical Role fan like us, we are all Critical Role fans, we all met by being critters, you should check out our first podcast, which is the What the Sheet podcast. It is our Critical Role discussion podcast. We record it and we stream, well, we don't record it, we stream it live every day after Critical Role comes out, so it's the Friday in the States, it's Saturday for myself. But it's a really fun time. It's on Nico's channel, so you can check it out. It is the What the Sheet podcast, and it's really a lot of fun. We just get together, we talk about the most recent episode of Critical Role, we theorize totally correct canon theories, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yep. No episode yesterday, obviously, because there was no new episode, but we'll be back next week. And yeah, it's a lot of fun just to hang out and chat. Spoilers, though, obviously, so make sure you're up to date. Alright, we also have a Discord, so if you want to jump on to our Discord, the Hit Dice Heroes Discord, and have a chat, it's a really fun place. It's pretty chill, it's pretty quiet, so you're not going to get bombarded with a lot of messages, but if you want to talk about D&D, you want to talk about Hit Dice Heroes, if you just want to talk about games or anything, it's a pretty friendly place just to get together and have a chat. So check out our Discord if you haven't already. Yep, and finally, no, not finally. I do this every time. I say finally, and then there's two more announcements. Secondly, penultimately, we have our wonderful character artist. Numberly, yes. Jeez. Nuts. We have our wonderful character artist, Rice Arts. This is like more than I normally implode at the start of an introduction. It's
the
good.
Stress of the cops.
Oh my god.
It's the heat.
It's the heat. I've got heat brain, yes. It's currently 30 degrees in my bedroom, so I'm dying a bit. So we've got Rice Arts is our wonderful character artist. Please go check her out on Twitter and on Instagram. She's absolutely incredible. As you can see, we have her... I just punched my monitor. We have her wonderful character art going
you,
through our
Oleg.
player cards, and also, as Phil said, yes, his Oleg character art is filling in for him today. And then finally, want to say hello and thank you to our mods. Today we have the wonderful Beck Boops modding for us in the Twitch chat. If you don't know Beck, you really should. Beck is incredible. You've probably seen them all around Twitter and Twitch, and they're just incredible and a wonderful person. And we're so grateful to have Beck as our mod for today. So yeah,
I think every Twitch stream I ever look at, no matter how no matter how small, Beck is like
Beck's there
cheering people on. I don't know how that's possible. I have a theory that she's like a bot of some description, because she's just across everything and doing the right thing all the time.
They invoke duplicity. That's all it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Or they've got like a time turner, like can be in two places at once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. All right. So they are announcements, unless there's any more announcements. Anyone else? Nope. All right. So we are going to start chapter 13 with a recap of chapter 12. I'm going to get some music. Where is it? Let's go music tension. Ooh. The music's not playing. Ooh, there it is. All right. So, last session, we saw our party make an alliance with Valos Vedstrel, the veritician of the Sunforce Sanctuary, Palor's temple in Port Damali. Together they agreed to investigate the mysterious deaths that had been discovered over the past couple of weeks. After inspecting the bodies being housed in the sanctuary, as well as Jaina's, the lumber worker from Tosoa, the party set off to investigate and interrogate. They spoke to people who knew the victims and had worked with them, trying to glean some connection or piece of information that would blow this whole case wide open. Their unusual investigation tactics got them in some trouble at a local jewelers. Oh no, I can't say that word. Jewelers. Yeah, I'm fine. It's cool. Apricots. The owner, Anders, the former employer of one of the victims, a bodyguard named Ruida, was not as happy to answer the party's questions, and the two groups left with thinly veiled insults being passed on both sides. Later in the evening, the party were accosted by Anders' new bodyguard, Shelley, who said she had information about Ruida, and she needed to meet with them later that night. They agreed to meet at the Rosy Pearl, but as the hours of the night grew long, there was no sign of Shelley. Not being able to shake how sus Anders was, the party decided to investigate his shop and warehouse. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Among Us, I'm sorry. Posing as... Now, was it... Phil, you gotta fill me in. Was it quality control? What was your angle for getting into this warehouse?
I've forgotten. I believe we were just trying to bluff our way in to see if she was... no, we were relatives of hers, and we wanted to make sure she was safe. And then it kind of developed into we were some kind of official body that I don't know. I was making it up every sentence.
Perfect. Well, that's how it happened. Oleg initiated a conversation with one of the many guards, who became suspicious and summoned Chloe, the gnome sales manager of Apricots, who quickly recognized the party, and recognized the party as the one that had only hours ago insulted her boss in his own store. She called for the Zalezo to come and assist, and seeing the plan turn, the party made their quick escape from the approaching guards down an alley. And that is literally where we are now, guys. You have just escaped from the first group of Zalezo that were kind of shouting out and saying, hey, stop. Like, we want to talk to you. And yeah, you guys are now in this alley. You seemingly feel kind of safe for the time being. You're not seeing anyone. You actually saw the guards run past, and you feel somewhat safe for the time being. What would you guys like to do?
Are we all there together?
You are all there together.
Okay.
What just happened? We haven't even been in town for a full day.
I don't think we can have this conversation right now. I think we've got to get somewhere more hidden. Should we go out of town or something? No.
No.
I was trying to get information, but it didn't work. And now we may be in trouble. but they definitely know something.
They probably know something, but I don't think we technically didn't do anything wrong. We just ran.
Yes, which is guilty. Suggests guilt.
I suppose. Should we go back to where Shelley was initially going to meet us?
Well, we waited there for quite a while, didn't we?
We did, but maybe we just didn't wait long enough. Like, what if we go back to where we're going to meet her, and she's just standing there? Like, I've been waiting for you guys for like 45 minutes, and we've been gone for like 50.
I'm gonna call that a best case scenario.
Yes.
I think she's dead, and I really hope she's not.
That's dark.
Her as well?
I don't know. I'm worried. All of a sudden, you've got me all conspiracy theory. I'm worried they like killed her or something.
Who do you think killed her? Was it Ender?
I don't know.
We can't have
Like,
this
I'm an
conversation
asshole.
right now.
Was it
Oh,
Dallas?
where are we going?
We have to
Where are we
go
going?
somewhere.
They
don't know that they don't know who we are or anything, right? We can just go back to the
well,
You didn't introduce yourselves. You didn't give any names. No, and you also we
kind of have a look though, right? Like,
I mean, you're a little.
we do have a bit of a look.
Yeah. Like, not to single anyone out, like, there are turtles in Port Damali, but, like, still, a turtle does still stand out. A turtle still does stand out, as does a halfling wearing furs. Probably the least inconspicuous is Hikari.
I ran.
Yeah, also Oleg is covered in vines and leaves, so... Yeah. They did see you when you were in the shop earlier in the day, though, Geema.
So we go
So
shopping.
this is when Hikari makes their exit from the group and
Well, goodbye.
become a new character.
No.
Okay, well, the more suspicious we act, the more in trouble we'll get. So how about we just go back to the back and just go to our rooms and see if like it kind of blows over.
Maybe. I still think someone should go back to where we're going to meet Shelley, just in case. And then we can turn in for the night.
Oh, it's been a long night. I didn't realize there was a difference between back to where we were going to stay and back to where we were going to meet Shelley. I thought that was the same place. So,
Nope.
Yes, let's do that thing.
I could go. I'm the least likely to die.
No,
I'm being very paranoid nowadays. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck.
You're not the least
Everyone
likely to die.
is scary.
Oleg just pointed out that they were all like super strong, right? And so so no.
Oh wait.
We're not letting you out of our sight.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think that through. Why don't we Nope, I'm not doing plans. I can't do plans. You guys figure it out.
You guys stay in the alley for the rest of your lives.
This is our home now.
This is where we live.
Just looking up and down at this dark alleyway.
I don't know, guys. I'm hesitant to suggest anything. I don't know towns and cities at all.
Well, word doesn't spread that fast, especially when this incident just happened. So as long as we remain chill, going back to wherever we need to go, we should be fine. As long as we don't come across those guards again. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we'll have to be more careful.
Yeah.
And the word will have gotten out, at least within the guards.
Okay. So we have to buy disguises?
Maybe.
Some kind of headdress? I don't know.
Let's just go back. Let's just go home, lay low, and then try and find Shelley tomorrow morning.
Right.
I still think we should just at least check tonight.
Yeah, I want to check too. I'm really worried that she's dead. I I hope that she's there. I'd just like to see. Can we like skirt past on the way back?
Yeah.
Potentially. Maybe we could ask what's her name? The Janus partner. Who we asked like, oh, could you keep an eye out and see if you see this person, let us know.
Who's got the notes?
Eva?
Yeah. Eva.
Eva?
Yeah.
Eva. Maybe we
Eva.
could just swing by, see if she's there, and if she's not, we like ask Eva if she saw her or something, and then go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're moving
You did
through
leave
the streets extra carefully.
You did leave like word with Eva saying, "Hey, if this person turns up,
Yeah.
let us know." Yeah. So.
Yeah. So then we can just check with her first.
Cool. Great. So you guys are leaving the alley?
Yeah,
Secret
I'll
stealthy
lead.
mode.
I'll lead the way, and just like keep like a few paces ahead, just to like look out for any like guards or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Make a perception check, please, Hikari.
Oh boy. Didn't get my dice out. Here we go. Perception. Ooh, 20 total.
20, nice. You see kind of wandering, because you're currently in the Gilded Esplanade, so you need to make your way up around to, back to the Tumble Downs, which is where your various locations are that you'd like to travel to. You don't see any large groups of guards running around like they're on the search, but you do see up ahead, probably about 100 feet away, is the initial guard tower where the guards came from, and there is a Zalezo guard kind of standing in that guard tower. And I say guard tower, it's like a little hut, like kind of just in the middle of the road. There's just like one of those little pointed huts where he's just kind of sitting and keeping an eye out, and that's about 100 feet away.
Okay, let's just give them a wide berth and move as quietly as possible.
Cool. Are you guys stealthing, or are you maybe more just kind of like innocuous kind of walking?
Yeah, I think stealthing, but as long as it
Yeah.
doesn't slow us
Not
down.
this type of stealthing,
Yes.
like you just
Yeah, I'm stealthing.
okay, well
Yeah,
I'll get you all to make a
stealth.
stealth check. It's not necessarily like, you know, dashing between the shadows. It's more just how well you can kind of blend in and not draw attention to yourselves.
I got 18.
18.
14.
14.
23.
23.
13.
13. All right. I'm gonna roll a perception check. Ooh, real bad. He rolled a 5 for his perception check. And he's passive. Well, it probably would be passive perception. No, he's looking out. This is just me having a conversation with myself. It's fine. Yeah, no worries. You guys you get to the point where, like, you're getting close to the guard tower, and you manage to stay on the other side of it, using kind of like some trees that are lining the road to not duck between each tree, but to kind of use it to break up his vision. And you keep going, and eventually you find that you've made your way out of the Gilded Esplanade into the Crescents, which is the hoity-toity kind of really rich part of town. And here there are more guards, but just looking at the way they're walking, they look like they're just doing their regular patrols. It doesn't look like these guards are necessarily on the hunt for anyone in particular. At least that's what it looks like. But yeah, you got the Crescents, and then knowing the layout of the city so far goes the Crescents, then you'd have to make your way through Beaded Alley, and then you're back in the Tumble Downs, which is where the Rosy Pearl is. Oh, are you going to the Rosy Pearl, or are you going to the Landlocked Lady?
The Rosy Pearl.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you feel pretty confident once you leave the Gilded Esplanade, you feel pretty confident that you're not being followed, or you're not being watched, or in immediate danger, at least. And I'd say we can keep your stealth rolls, because you guys rolled really well, as you make your way back towards the Tumble Downs. It's getting pretty late. Now it's probably about 1 a.m. As you make your way back, and you approach the lovely Rosy Pearl, which is still open. There's still people inside. It looks like a lot less people are inside now, but there are definitely still patrons hanging about, the lights are still on, and especially you notice the Gilded Esplanade kind of shut down at night. The Crescents was very quiet. Beaded Alley was a little bit lively, but the Tumbledowns is a lot more alive at night. It's where the poorest people in the city live. There's a lot of taverns, a lot of bars, so people work throughout the day and then they spend a lot of time at night kind of just relaxing. So the Tumbledowns does kind of stay a bit more alive at night. But yeah, it's there in front of you, the Rosy Pearl.
Any sight of Shelley?
Anyone looking can make a perception check.
13.
13?
I got 16.
16. Anyone else?
I'm sort of still. I'm keeping an eye out backwards, I think.
Okay, yeah, you can make a perception check for that.
7.
7.
I'm scared.
Nice. Oleg, anything?
15 plus 6 is 21.
Oh my word. I'm always like 15, not too bad. Then you're like plus 18. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. No sign of Shelley.
Someone want to go inside?
Yeah, I'll go see. I'll go poke my head in real quick, see if I can find Eva.
Yep.
Alright, we'll keep a lookout out here.
Wandering inside, you do see Eva is still tending the bar. She's there. It's like a lot quieter, so she's kind of just like leaning up against the bar. She's not actively serving anyone. And she sees you come in. She's like, oh, hello.
Hey, you didn't happen to, while we were gone, see that person we told you to look out for? Shelley?
No one
Didn't come by?
No, not that I know
Okay.
of. I can continue to keep an eye out.
All right. Yeah, no worries. Just wanted to check. Thanks for keeping an eye out for us.
No.
Have a good rest of your night. We are going to go sleep.
All right, no worries.
Bye.
I'll see you later. Bye. Just keeps waiting.
No, Shelley. I go back outside.
Yeah.
No, Shelley. No. She didn't see her. I think she's fucking dead.
Let's
Maybe.
go then. Let's go to where we're gonna sleep.
Okay.
Do we need another stealth roll?
It's up to you guys. Yeah, so the landlocked lady is a couple of blocks away from the Rosy Pearl, so it's easy enough to walk there. You've already purchased rooms. You did that. I remember you did that. You purchased rooms. Yeah, so you can stealth there if you like. You get the sense there's the Tumbledowns has the least amount of Zelezo presence of any other regions of the city.
Okay, we just, I guess, walk nonchalantly.
Yeah.
You guys make your way
Okay.
back to the landlocked lady. Excuse me. There's no lively music playing there, so allow me to stop that lively music. Yep, you guys make your way in. You have your rooms. There are 2 beds per room. Who's staying with who?
How many rooms do we have?
You got 2 rooms,
2?
2 beds in each.
I'm cool staying with whoever who wants to bunk beds, sleep over. What are we doing?
Oh boy.
I'll bunk with you.
All right.
Oleg,
Hmm?
will you do me the honor?
Always.
Should we just keep somebody as lookout? Like, should we have one person awake?
I appreciate the initiative for caution, but I feel like it might be overkill. I think we might be fine for the night. But
Well,
I'm
the
not saying we
alternative
shouldn't
is
do that.
We only have to transfer 4 hours, so you could transfer 4 hours and then wake me up, and I could transfer 4 hours.
Yeah. We can do that. Sure.
Is that a whole night? Alana, 4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
If we wanted to keep watch all night? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, so the elves can transfer 4 hours and then just have 4 hours of waking rest, I guess, is what you describe it as. Yeah, so that'd be fine. The two elves are in the same room together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Cool. Let's do that then.
All right.
Works for me.
Cool.
Maybe whoever's on watch can like sit in the hallway or something. Keep an eye out. I don't know.
Sure.
So, I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe more in the downstairs area, but
Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys
The
doing?
floors.
What do you guys?
I'll
How do you
take
guys want to
first,
set this up?
I'll take my first 4-hour watch down
Okay.
in the main area,
All right. No worries.
and I'll be like idly paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm bringing with me my little blocks of wood that I purchased
yeah.
at the fair,
Nice.
and I'm gonna begin my little project that I talked to you about many weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just begin don't worry, you can't remember it. I begin carving away into
Sure.
these blocks of wood.
No worries. So Hikari is downstairs. The rest of you upstairs. You guys begin your sleep. I'm trying to think. It's 1 a.m. Oh, it's about 1:30. So yeah, you guys will be sleeping until about 9 a.m. in the morning. Make a perception check, Hikari, if you like. On watch downstairs.
9.
9. There's like a few patrons in the bar. None look particular. Like they're all kind of just like it's not as lively as the Rosy Pearl. This is very much just a kind of it's a hotel mainly, so the people here are just kind of like hugging their drinks and like hunched over. Nothing kind of really sets you off.
Any of them look. There's only a handful of reasons why people would be up this late, drowning in their drinks. Do any of them look particularly shady? I guess.
Not with a 9.
Can I do a
Okay.
thing, Alana?
Yes, you may. Well, it depends.
So
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna. Yeah, fair. I'm gonna wait till Solace falls asleep. Do you snore?
Probably.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait till I hear the very reassuring snores of Solace, and then I'm gonna go downstairs to find Hikari.
Okay, cool. So you. Head
So, like,
downstairs.
Yeah, just as we've settled down, Solace has gone to sleep, and I'm gonna like go downstairs.
Okay, so you go downstairs, probably like half an hour or so after Hikari does. You guys are together. Would you like to talk about anything?
Yes.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
like-
Sleep.
I don't know if you know how sleep works. Like, that's not a dig, because I know that you meditate or, like, do your thing. But no, it's very hard to sleep after that sort of adrenaline, unless, I guess, you're a Solace. And she fell asleep immediately.
Well, when you're used to, high adrenaline situations, it's kind of easier to cool down afterwards, I suppose.
I don't know if I want to get used to high adrenaline situations. How old are you, Hikari? As in, like, I know that's sort of an impertinent question to ask. I mean, like, everybody sort of is different, and I know that elves, like, grow differently. So, like, are you, like, old or, like, middle-aged or...
I'm fairly young. I mean, I'm only, because I know it's, some elves, young is still, 100 years old in a way. I haven't been alive that long. So I'm still fairly young.
Yeah, me too. I'm really scared.
Of what?
Well, I know we made a lot of jokes about like the evil cabal and the conspiracy,
Mm-hmm.
but like I already knew that all existed. I already knew, and I didn't want to run into it. And I think I've been quiet this evening because none of this has been a surprise to me, and I don't think it's been a surprise to you either.
Are you saying you know that there's an evil cabal at work?
Yeah. Of course there is. My whole life I knew that there was this mess, and so far I knew that as soon as you got into towns or cities, I used to live with people who ran away from this, people who ran away from all of this. And this is the first time I've seen adults, and I got to tell you, Hikari, I don't like what I see.
There's a lot to get used to in a city like this. But I think your intuition and mine as well is correct in the assessment that there might be a cabal of some sorts. Maybe cabal is a little too, weird. But something akin to that, maybe. I think we might be onto something there. Just something about this whole situation just seems really fishy. Just off.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree, but not off in a way that I wasn't expecting. And look, I just thought I would be braver. I thought once I ran into the people who forced all my friends into the swamp, all the people I used to know, I thought I would like stick my tongue out at them or like sing a song and like change their whole perspective on life, or I'd kill them, or I'd be brave in some way. And I don't feel brave. I just we've already seen warring logging companies and kids working on the docks, and now there's stupid people trying to kill other stupid people, and I knew that there would be evil, but I didn't know I'd want to run away from it like my friends ran away from it. And I just think we should leave.
You say you're not feeling brave, but back when, we first met on our first quest that we had together, I saw you take on a massive frog thing without fear, saving your fellow companions who you had just met. There were several other times back when we were on the raft, when we were fighting off those weird mud things with crocodiles. I didn't see fear. You stood up to all that. I think you're going to get through this as well. It's just it's a new experience. It's hard for me because I grew up in this environment, so I'm used to the more unsavory aspects of life. It's not fun. But what is fun is getting through that, seeing past all of that, and looking at the, this feels so weird, but I haven't had companions, I guess, in a little while, and so it's kind of nice having this again, people you
But-
can lean on a little bit.
But I like. I agree. I always need people. I like having people around, but like the longer we have Solace in a place like this, we all agree that she sort of fits the bill for whoever they're experimenting on, or they're looking for like strong people, and she's so strong, and I can't lose anyone else, and I know that there must be a reason why
It is
creatures like you and I don't have the ability to hide and camouflage for no reason. You can pull the darkness from the moon to hide yourself, and I can get into my shell and look like a mossy rock. We could just take our new friends out of this city. You're haunted by something too. Why face it? Let's just keep everybody safe.
Haunted,
Please.
yes, but I've started to realize that if you let this haunting consume you, dictate the way you live, then you're not really living. Right? So why don't we... I think this tonight was an L, a big fat L.
Sorry.
But there's still so much more potential in what we're dealing with, I think. And I think we should see it through. It can't get much worse than this. This was random. This was not well thought out. I think that's why we're feeling a bit shaky about this whole situation. We didn't know what was going to happen, and then one of the worst things happened. So moving forward, we'll just tread lightly. We'll use our allies. We'll use Eva. We'll use Valos. We'll use the church. We don't have to do this all on our own. We'll use our resources. And if your sentiment of not wanting these people to get hurt and how evil it is that there's people wanting to do harm to other people here, wouldn't you want to put a stop to that? Find the people responsible?
I thought I would. I'd hoped I would. But I don't... I've just made new friends, and I don't want to lose any of you. I've lost so many friends. There are 4 of us. Can you promise me at the end of this there'll still be 4 of us?
That's the funny thing about life and promises is no matter how much, while I say plans are good, no matter how much you plan, no matter how much you think everything is set in stone, everything's going to be fine, one small thing could go wrong and everything comes crumbling down. But while that thought is scary, that shouldn't be what stops you from doing the things you think are right and the things you want to do. I've lost people as well. And it's hard. But we keep going. And I think stopping this cabal or whatever it is a good path to be on. But I wish I could, but I can't promise that we'll all be fine afterwards. But that's not a mindset you should be in. We should just be focusing on what what needs to be done right now.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm also not the best at. You shouldn't come to me for advice. Listen. I grew up in the streets. My people skills are not the best.
I think that's not true. And I also think that I don't think the other two would understand as much as you understand. I think we have some shared experiences, even though I don't know what they are yet. But I'm gonna try and be brave, but not bad. I'm gonna try and be brave and try and stick my tongue out at them next time, or sing at them, or murder them. But mostly I'm just scared that maybe they're more powerful than I thought they were when my friends were talking about them.
Maybe. You should try to get some rest, Geema.
Yeah.
I think a good night's sleep will help.
Again, I just don't think you have the same adrenal structure, but I agree. I'm going to go and take some deep breaths and try and get to sleep.
All right.
Oh, and Geema, before you go.
Yeah.
You had asked me a few nights ago about this mentor figure that I had. I'd mentioned that I had known someone, but I was hesitant to really talk about it, and it's still hard, but his name was Sinon.
Was he nice?
Yes. Nice is a weird adjective to describe Sinon, but he was there for me when it seemed like the world was against me.
It's good that you found a good adult.
Yes. Growing up in the streets, you don't really have a great parental figure. The world is your parental figure, and that can really mess with you.
Yeah, I've learned there aren't that many good ones out there, and I'm learning that more. But I hope we run into some more.
Me
Thanks
too.
for telling me about Sonon.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Cool. Geema, you head back to bed. Hikari, you are staying down?
Yep.
Cool.
But I stop my wood carving projects and
Right.
sort of just like lean back in the chair and just like several deep breaths just to calm the nerves.
Right. Nice. What's your passive perception, Hikari?
Mine?
Yeah. And actually, Geema
Passive perception is
and Solace.
14.
14? Alright.
Yep.
Geema and Solace, what's your passive perception?
The passive?
Passive.
I think it's 10. It's 10.
Right. Geema?
I think 13.
I think it is
14. Sorry, no,
12.
12.
12. No worries. You're kind of just sitting there, you're putting your blocks away, Hikari. You hear what sounds like a bit like a loud bang. Not so much like a gunshot or anything, but just kind of like something hitting something. Kind of like maybe like a cat jumping on a garbage can or something outside. But you kind of hear that at the back of the tavern. Make just an intelligence check.
Ooh, not very smart apparently. 9.
9? You get the rough direction of where it is. It's kind of You look to where you heard it, and you kind of look up, and it's kind of in the direction of your bedrooms. So you hear that. While you hear that, however... Excuse me a second.
Oleg?
Ooh, Solace. What's your AC?
Oh, what a scary question. Fucking 14.
I'm sorry, what?
14. Interesting.
Interesting.
Solace, you are awoken as you feel a sharp pain in your side. And looking up, you see hovering over you is this dark figure that has plunged a dagger into your side. You take, 4 points of piercing damage. Oh, sorry,
No,
I'm sorry.
8 points. Sorry, because it's a crit.
8?
Yes,
Okay.
because they are using
That's a oh, right.
they're using their assassinate feature. So it's 8 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a constitution. I need you to make a constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh, poison.
It's not bad.
Oh, I'm a halfling. I rolled a natural 1, but I'm a halfling, so I'm gonna
Absolutely, re-roll that, please.
Yeah, don't worry, Geema. We're all gonna live. Everything's gonna be alright.
Oh god, guys, I'm so sorry. I was dying in that
Constitution
conversation.
saving throw?
Constitution saving throw, please.
Saving throw?
Yes.
11.
11. So you take the 8 points of piercing damage, and then you take another 16 points of poison damage.
Ooh, 16,
Yeah.
Super cool.
And you see, like, as they jam it in, they're kind of confused that you're still, well, you still alive? You still alive? Fellas? Yeah, they're kind of a bit like, what? And I'm gonna yeah.
Wait, am I there?
You
or
are
am
there.
I, like, walking back or something?
No, you got back to the room. I'll say you can make a perception check, Geema, to see if you hear this kerfuffle, but Solace, you're also welcome to shout out if you so wish.
I'm gonna just fucking tackle him.
Cool.
I got a 4.
What will a 4? Okay, no, you're very much asleep, Geema. We're gonna roll initiative. I'll get everyone to roll initiative, even if you are sleeping, as that was technically their surprise round, and now we can move into initiative. Where is my action music?
Come here, keep rolling 7s. Piss. Sorry, that was a 9 total. God damn.
That's good. All right, let me bring up the battle map.
I want to kill some motherfuckers.
As we transition
How
to
rude.
battle,
No,
you see
I was sleeping.
figure seemingly having climbed through the window. Now
Bitch.
is now standing over Solace. I will let me just quickly do their initiative. Sorry. Ooh.
That was a cool transition. Sorry, I just got distracted by
Oh yeah,
the that was nice.
Cool. All right.
Do we still have you, Phil?
Is Phil still there?
Yes, I'm
Maybe.
here.
Yep.
Yes, no, I'm here.
Oh.
Just double checking.
Hikari, initiative, please.
18.
18, nice. Geema?
11.
11. Solace?
9.
9. And Oleg?
9.
16.
16. Can you check for me, Oleg, in terms of trancing, does that have any kind of, like, you're aware while you trance, aren't you? You're not completely dead to the world, I don't think. Is that correct? It might say
I believe you kind of go through kind of a dream sequence for 4 hours, but the other 4 hours are spent like doing light activities, reading a
Yeah.
book, just chilling, whatever.
I think.
So it depends at what point they were talking, whether it was during
Yeah,
Hikari's
it doesn't-
first 4 hours or whether by that point.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it
Don't
said
know.
like it's like a light sleep that you can perceive things through, because perceiving during sleep is tricky. But that is okay. All right. Initiative. We're gonna roll it up here. The assassin goes
and meditate
first.
semi-consciously for 4 hours a day. Whilst meditating, you can dream after a fashion. Such dreams are actually mental exercises that have become reflexive through years of practice. After resting in this way, you gain the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep.
Okay, no worries. You're still kind of out of it though. The assassin goes first. They are going to bear back down on you, Solace, with 2 more attacks. Not with advantage this time, because they're not getting their
Nice.
first round. Oh, you are prone though, and they are leaning over the top of you.
I am.
So that would probably give them.
That would be advantage if it's a melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also forgot to do sneak attack last round. That's okay.
Oh,
That's fine.
Oh yeah, go for it.
We'll just do it now.
Hit me.
Oh, but rolled really bad. Okay, first attack was a
Wait.
12, which doesn't hit. Second attack with a short sword. 15. Yep,
15 hits.
15 hits. Alright. They have spent their poison on this turn. Where's his damage die? You take 3 points of piercing damage. And he's going to, because he got advantage, and an additional 5 points of piercing damage from sneak attack.
How you looking?
I'm alive.
Oh my god, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. We've
Okay,
taken 2
yeah.
rounds from an assassin, you're still alive. Okay, next up is Hikari. Oh, one sec. Bonus action.
Hi.
Bonus action.
Don't.
He just. No, he's going to stand there. He wants to finish the job. Hikari, it's your turn.
I will sprint my full 40 movement
Yeah, so
up the stairs, and if
Here's-
I have to, I'll dash.
here's what I'm going to say, just to make it fair here. You would have been downstairs around here, like in the bar. So if you're dashing, you get 80 feet of movement. So where did I make the stairs? This is a bit tricky. I'm going to say, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I'd say you can make it to about here with a dash. Just in terms of having to get up the
All right.
stairs. Might make it a bit bigger. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you can get
And
it
I'll
out
just
there.
shut out. Is everything all right? So I have no idea what
I'll
is
say-
happening.
Okay, I'll say at the start of Oleg and Geema's turn, they can make perception checks with advantage because you've shouted out as they're sleeping. Yeah, so you guys here. Is everything all right? Oleg, can you make a perception check, please, with advantage?
Okay, that is 10 plus 6 is 16, or 18. I'll take that. Plus
18?
6 is 24.
Your trance is broken as you hear Hikari shout out, "Is everything all right?" And you're currently sitting in the room alone by yourself.
Well, it was. I was dreaming. What's wrong? You shout back. Still laying in bed.
Alright, you shout back, laying in bed. That's your turn.
Okay.
Unless you want to do any bonus actions, but I think you're laying in bed.
Well, I sit up, maybe. Stand up, I suppose. Get out of bed.
Yep, you can get up, and I'll say
But-
like, kind of just like, why, what's going on, sort of thing. Wonderful. Geema, can you please make a perception check with advantage?
17.
17, yeah. You both kind of now hear Hikari shouting down the hallway, "Is everything all right?" Oleg saying, "Yeah, well, it was." But more importantly, you hear what sounds like someone stabbing Solace next to you.
Ah!
I will point out you have yet to complete a long rest, so just keep that in mind. But you are now...
Yeah.
you are now awake and you have your turn.
Okay. I've yet to complete a long rest, and because I wasn't here last time, I didn't buy the weapon I wanted to buy, so I'm just working it out. All right, so I have I keep I keep my weapons under my pillow or something.
Sure.
So I'm gonna jump up, and I have a hand axe and a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, I'm gonna wail on this person.
Go for it.
Okay.
So 2 weapon fighting?
But, yes, maybe. But I have this blooming blade.
Booming blade, yeah.
And so I think, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Booming blade.
Good.
And so I don't think I'm going to do 2 weapon fighting. I think I'm going to do just this cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think I can do this cantrip and then do another attack.
No, because the action is casting the spell, so it's not, you don't get the bonus action attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So you brandish the weapon used in the spell. I'm going to use my axe.
Nice.
And then you make a melee attack against one creature, and then I get a plus... Wait. Yeah. And so on a hit, it takes its damage plus thunder damage.
So on a hit, the target
Okay,
suffers the normal attack. It only takes the damage if they move 5 feet. It's kind of like they're wrapped in energy, and if they move, they take the extra damage. So it sticks to them.
In my head, this is like a new power that Geema has found, and doesn't even know it's really happening when but she's just so upset that fear is coming true.
You wake up and you see your friend almost at the point of death with a dagger in them, and you kind of raise your axe as it kind of ignites with the spell. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh no. 12.
12 total?
Yes.
12 total does not hit, unfortunately, as it kind of glances off their slick oiled leather armor. I just want to check. No, so the booming energy moves from your blade at that point. But it is a cantrip, so it's not a big a deal. But unfortunately, it does miss. Any bonus actions?
Too emotional.
It's a good hit. They're just very quick. Now aware that you are awake behind them.
I'll just, as a reflex, I'll bonus action make magic stones, but but I don't throw them.
Easy. No worries. You have some magic stones. Great. Solace, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna tackle him.
Go for it.
Just like try and wrap my arms around him and like go take him to the ground with me, kind of thing.
Yep.
Fuck.
Would you like to do anything before that?
Me?
Yeah. So a grapple is a
Upset.
strength check.
Like get really pissed
Do
off.
you want to like get?
Or sorry.
Are you yeah.
I wake up with several knives in my side, and I just exhale really hard, and I'm raging.
Perfect.
I forgot that I'm a barbarian. Sorry, guys.
This is inconvenient. Rage.
Yeah. Solace rages, and then
I was having a real nice dream.
So you would like to make a grapple?
Yeah. Strength.
So yeah, make a strength. They're gonna make a. How are they going to escape this? Oh, can they do acrobatics? Yeah, they're gonna make an acrobatics check to try and escape this.
Where the heck is my strength? Oh, it's right there.
Make an athletics check. Athletics, yeah.
Oh, an athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay. 13. I rolled an 8 and a 6.
That's a shame. They rolled a 22. So as you kind of as you lunge at them, they kind of just step out of the way, and now kind of stepping back here actually, as Geema is now in front of them. And you've tried to grapple them. Sorry, I forgot that we had a map that I was meant to be updating.
Fine.
They managed to avoid the grapple. Yeah, that is your turn, I think. Bonus action and action.
I don't think, because bonus action was raging. Yeah, that's all I got.
Right.
I'm pissed though.
No worries.
Let's go.
It is the assassin's turn again. I'm going to roll just to see. No. Okay, all good. They don't have any more poison. I did pre-roll for the poison, but it was like I did it just before we started. It said that they had 0. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So no, they're out of poison. Okay, so they're gonna take their 2 attacks, 1 on each of you. So the first attack against Geema, now that you are standing up in front of them. And they're feeling a little bit penned in. That's a 21 to hit, Geema.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alright, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Sorry, guys. Just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. And second attack against Solace is a 15 again. I keep rolling 9s. I'm sorry. And you take... They don't have advantage on this, do they? No. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Half to 3, yeah?
Half to 3, yes.
Come in raging.
Yes, correct.
Cool.
You still up?
I'm still up.
I don't have a reaction, but Geema is seeing this wishing she had a reaction, you know? Like I wish I could jump in front, but I can't jump in front.
No, you can't.
Just for the extra, I am, just so we all are aware, I'm gushing blood. Like, I'm barely up.
Yeah, and you're still feeling the effects of the poison. Like, you're not currently poisoned, but it's stung a lot. Next up, that is their turn. They might actually... Because they've got their bonus action. They may... No, they're pretty confident. They haven't been hit yet. They're going to stay there. Hikari, it's your turn. Oh, actually, no, sorry. It's silly. They're going to... What's the thing called? I know what I'm doing, guys. It's all good. They go to bonus action dodge. With cunning action. That's a thing, right? Where is it? Cunning action. They can't do that. Never mind. That's a monk thing. Continue. Hikari, your turn.
I will run up to Oleg and
15, 20,
myself's room.
Yeah, you can
and
get in the doorway.
Be like, I think the sound's coming from Geema's room, and then I'll keep moving the rest of my.
I imagine at this point, Geema is also like shouting quite loudly about what's happening. Did you Yeah. So you go 25, 30, 35. Do you want to dash?
Yeah, I'll go my full
You
movement
dash
there.
and you can get in, and as you...
Holy shit!
Yeah, you see this dark figure, average height, wearing a dark cloak, holding 2 short swords, a short sword and a dagger, with Solace kind of hunched, but in that very, kind of reflective state that she gets in. Speaking of Solace, something happens when you rage that I forgot about.
Oh! Dance! Ghost!
Ghosts! You also see a ghost! It's been a while. There's a ghost!
Sorry.
The first creature
country, I forgot how to D&D.
Alright, so it hasn't come into effect yet, because the first creature you attack will have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because of the ghost. So there is a ghost.
Sorry.
Oh gosh, how do I add a ghost to this map? One sec. Let's see. Let's see. No. We're going.
I don't think it physically does any attacking or anything, so I don't think you have to add it. It just like
I'm adding
is an
it.
effect
There's a
on
ghost.
person. Okay, power to you.
All right. Hikari, that's your turn. You've used your action to dash. You have a bonus action, which I'm not sure.
Cannot do anything.
Can't really.
Used all of my key points during the cop run.
Oh, right. That's unfortunate. Great. That's your turn. Oleg, as you have gotten out of bed, you heard Hikari kind of run past the room going like, oh, I think something's wrong. And you're now in the room, hearing what appears to be a kerfuffle next door.
Okay, I will grab 2 health potions and dash into the next room.
Great. Oh, where's my little thing? There we go. What's your movement?
35.
So 75, 10, 15,
But
20, 25,
I still have to dash.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can get in here right next to Hikari if you like, or you can pretty much get anywhere within this scope of... Oh, you can't see. Anywhere within, like, this scope of...
Does Solace look more injured than Geema?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Without even needing to make a check. Solace is like a pin cushion.
I will step into the space next to Solace, glance at whoever this person is, and just say, oh, you really shouldn't. And that's my go.
Amazing. Did you want to be here, or did you want to be here? The only thing is going here would take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, no opportunity attack, so I want to stand right next to him and look him in the eyes as Geema splats him in the face.
Perfect. Yeah. Yep, you say you should be here, and they look confused at you. Wonderful. Alright. Geema, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go 2 attacks. Cool and good. Cool and good. I have dual wielder now.
Okay.
Which means it says I have a +1 to my. Oh wait.
+1 bonus
that's
to
+1
AC.
to AC.
Yeah, you can use 2-weapon fighting even when the one-handed melee weapons aren't light. Yep.
Okay, cool. Doesn't matter. I forgot about the +1 to my AC, but it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, cool. First attack. With I also have an axe. I have an axe in my short sword.
Yep.
First attack is with my axe.
Go for it.
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
No.
do
Okay.
that.
Cool.
That was 11.
Yeah. No, that doesn't work.
Also bad. I'm very emotional. That was a 5. Damn it.
Yeah. No, the 5 definitely doesn't hit. That's your turn. That's your action bonus action. Yep. Solace.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Because it worked so well last time, I am going to try and grab him and take him to the ground again.
Go for it. Another grapple check. Another athletics check against their acrobatics.
And that fell.
Ooh, well, what'd you get?
Better.
What'd you get?
Athletics.
Because they didn't roll very
You said
well.
athletics, right?
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Oh,
Not natural.
They got a 10. So yeah, you grapple them. They are currently in the state of being grappled.
I want him on the fucking ground, arms pinned. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Oh, one sec. Sorry, I'm just bringing up grapple. I don't have my DM screen with me right now.
I forgot that he was flanked.
In terms of
yeah.
like, it's kind of tricky in terms of like pushing them to the ground because you probably have to.
That's fair.
Yeah, because
imagine an extremely aggressive hug. I just don't want him to be able to run or use his arm.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, he still can be grappled. He still technically can be yeah, but you are holding him back a bit.
I'm trying.
You've essentially just made it so that he can't run away. Yeah, excellent. All right. Next up is that's your turn, Solace. Any bonus actions?
That's it. That's all I can do. Sorry.
All right.
Thanks.
No worries. He is going to use a bonus action to remove a crossbow from his back. Oh, can he do that grappled? He's going I'm gonna make just a dexterity check because he has a crossbow on his back and he's trying to get something from it. I'm gonna see if he can manage that with a dexterity check because he is currently grappled, just for the sake of it being fair. That dice has gone. It's completely gone.
Go again.
Under my bed. I'm gonna roll my other d20. He got a 12. I didn't really set a DC for this. I'm going to say he fumbles with it and he can't quite manage it this turn. But you see he is dealing with his crossbow, trying to get it out. He's going to make a short sword attack against you, Solace, as you're holding him. Maths. 14? No, that doesn't hit.
Nope, 14's what he needed.
Oh, shoot.
Yes.
He hits. Okay. You take 4 points, halved to 2. My god, you tank. He is, however, going to take a second attack against you as well. That does hit. That's a 19. That's 9 points, halved to 4.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, I was like, holy crap!
Was that it?
Good night.
Oh my god, she's dead.
Solace falls
I'm
unconscious.
dead.
Solace falls unconscious. I think can I do it? Oh, look at that.
I
Solace
just
falls.
got him. I just grappled him.
Yeah, Solace falls unconscious on the ground. But that is their turn. Hikari, your go.
Oh. I pull out my kunai, and freaking go for the throat.
Yeah, go for it.
I unleash on this.
Do they have advantage because I'm flanking?
Yes. You can take advantage, Hikari.
All right, good. Natural 19 plus stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
24.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, okay. So with my kunai, that's gonna be 7 damage.
Nice.
And then I will immediately follow up with a bonus action and attack again.
Yep.
With advantage once more. That's gonna be, I'll take that 16. It's gonna be 21.
Yeah, that hits.
For another 7 damage.
7
Excellent.
damage. Math's brain.
And I'm just like I see Solace almost like collapse as the assassin pulls their blade away and just unleash with a few like quick strikes into their back as they're facing away from me.
Yeah, absolutely. You see as like the grapple falls off and the gentle kind of shining light of Solace's spiritual guardian fades. They kind of shrug off the grapple, and that's when you get your 2 quick strikes into their back. Good stuff. Oleg, it's your turn.
Okay.
Did it feel? Sorry, real quick.
Yep.
Did they feel like heavily armored?
No, it felt
when I was
like
striking.
they're wearing what's kind of like plate leather, like it's just layered leathers.
Okay.
So you kind of got in between.
Okay.
Yeah, in between layers of the leather. Yeah. Oleg.
Okay. Is it an action to feed somebody else a health potion?
It is, yes.
Okay. I'd like to use my action then to feed the health potion to Solace.
Go for it.
Crouching down, he will try and prop her up on his knee and like pour this red liquid down her throat if she'll accept it.
Yeah.
Which is 2d4 plus 2, which is a 4 and a 2, which is 6 plus 2 is 8.
So you regain 8 points of hit points. Solace?
And can I use a bonus action
Back.
to cast Healing Word?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong place. There it is. Healing word at level 1. And that is a further 7 hit
Nice.
points.
Now the 7 hit points. Good stuff. Anything else
Okay,
on your turn,
done.
Oleg? You're
Get-
good?
Get to work. Chop, chop.
Alright.
Good morning.
I'm back! Geema,
I
that's
had the
your
weirdest dream.
turn. Geema, that's your turn.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Do I have advantage because Hikari is flanking?
You do.
Yes. Okay, just again, same. Flailing, trying to get at least one hit on this stupid assassin trying to take Solace away from me. 13. 17
17 hits.
with my hand axe.
Nice. Do your damage.
Do
your worst.
6 points
6 points, yeah.
of yeah. I don't remember what damage hand axe does. I assume it's
1d6.
slashing, piercing,
Oh,
something.
yeah, slashing. Yeah.
Oh no, I did it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Slashing.
And then my short sword. Oh, natural 20.
Woo!
Ooh.
Awesome. Yeah, take it.
Yes.
You don't get your modifier for this,
Um,
though, however, just remember. So it's just the damage die.
For the damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. And do we double it or roll it twice?
Up to you. I like rolling twice. Personally.
Yeah.
There's no one.
Oh,
it's
I
not...
don't like gambling. I got a 4 plus another 4. I reckon. Well, no, I'll roll twice. Damn it. Okay, 7.
Okay. 7. Yes. Okie dokie. Looking kind of hurt. Looking still quite constituted, but you've definitely taken some slashes out of them. They seem like they're the type that can deal a lot of damage, but maybe necessarily can't take a lot. But yeah, that is your turn, Geema. Solace, it's your turn. You're technically currently prone because you fell to the ground when you went unconscious, but you are there.
Can I just say on my go, I was saying really mean things to
Yeah,
this assassin. I was
sure.
just saying really, I'm being like petty. Any like physical abnormalities, I'm calling those out. I'm trying to get this assassin to his ire towards me.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it definitely shakes them a little bit. You see that they're now a bit more like, this is not how I wanted this to go. Like, I am surrounded. This is not my preferred fighting style. But yeah, sure, absolutely. You make fun of their physical appearance.
Yes.
Wonderful. Solace, your turn. You're prone on the ground.
cool. I wake up on the floor. I go, good morning. And then like I do another like quick sort of like deep breath thing in the moment, even though it fucking hurts. And I rage again
Yeah,
because I assume I lost my rage and I died.
you did. Yes, unfortunately.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna, you know, can I grab his legs and try and yank him and make him fall onto the ground with me?
I'll say this is an improvised attack. Sure, if you want to, we'll say it's like an improvised grapple, but specifically you're trying to topple them, cause them to go prone. It's like a shove grapple. Go for it.
I'm a big bitch
They
on
are
the
going to
ground.
try and save against it with an acrobatics check or contest.
And I roll a
Not great. Because
athletics or what?
Yeah, I'll say athletics because you're trying to use
Just trying-
brute strength to do it.
Okay. Don't screw me. Good. Fantastic. That is a 24.
Yeah, that definitely beats their 14. So, yeah, you kind of, on the ground, you do like a bit of a whip up almost to your knees and then like grab their legs and just yank them out from underneath them and they fall down hard. And, they kind of land and grunt.
They
very much
hit the ground
displeased.
next to me and I go, hi.
Yeah, they're like, it is now their turn. They're on, Would you say you're still on the ground, though, Solace? You got up. I said you're on your knees. That was my flavor. Did you want to, like, stand up?
Okay, yeah, it's totally up to you. I'm cool with either.
Okay. I'll roll for it just to see. Okay, that's fine. I'll say you stood up afterwards, because they're going to get back up. I don't want them necessarily to have an advantage because of something I said. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you knock them down. I wouldn't say this is a grapple. I'd say you did the knockdown, so they are just going to stand back up again. I'll say you can try to use a reaction to hold them down if you like.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that another athletics check, or?
Yeah, I'll say there's another athletics check. I'm going to give them advantage, though, because, like, they are... Oh, that's right, I lost my other d20. Shit. I need more dice.
Oh, shit. Athletics, though, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm giving them advantages because they're now aware that you're, like, grabbing onto their ankles.
And just to double check, because apparently I've forgotten how to do D&D, I get advantage on this, correct?
Yeah, because
I'm raging?
You get advantage on all strength checks.
Alright, I got a 16 total.
They got an 18 plus 6, so 24. Yeah, so they do manage to stand back up. They're going to fiddle with their crossbow, take out a container, and use a bonus action to apply another round of poison onto their short sword. And they're going to make 2 attacks, this time against... They kind of look down at you and they see that you're bleeding out, essentially. Looking a bit better. They're going to target the one that got you back up. So they're going to make... 1 attack against Oleg, 1 attack against Hikari.
But I called them ugly.
Oleg because they are the one that is reviving people, and Hikari because they have dealt a lot of damage and are currently blocking their path out of the way. So it's going to be a big arcing strike against the 2 of you. So first one against Oleg is a 3, so 9 to hit Oleg.
Nope.
Nope. Cool. Against Hikari. Sorry, I shouldn't sound so sad. That's my assassin. Against Hikari. Oh, wow! 11!
Miss.
Cool. Cool, guys. I'm so glad. That's their turn. Hikari, it's your go. They look as disappointed as I feel.
How are they? Are they facing me now?
Yeah, they've finished their swing and they're facing you, very disgruntled that
What do they look
2
like?
attacks. They're kind of like this half elven man, kind of scraggly beard, like very unkempt kind of moustache and beard. They're wearing kind of like a golfer's cap kind of thing, you know, one of those old English kind of caps. And a cloak kind of covering their body. But yeah, they're just no one that you've ever seen before.
Okay.
A lot of grime and sweat.
I'll look at them as I just like duck under their strike and be like, "Sorry, you've got the wrong room," and then I'll do another 2 quick strikes.
Nice quip.
Oh god, 16.
16 hits.
First strike.
Man, I really want to get that Hikari emote unlocked because it'd be perfect in situations like this.
That'll be 4 damage as I dodge, say the quip, and then go for like a quick strike at their torso, and then I'll follow it up again with I'll try to like kick him into Geema with my follow-up bonus action attack. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Whoa!
So
nice.
Kill him.
3, 4, 7 damage.
Ooh, 7 damage. They are still up. They're looking pretty halved in terms of damage. They look if they had to on a scale of 0 to 10 say how they're feeling, about a 5.
Gotcha.
But yeah, not doing so well. Anything else on your turn?
That'll be all.
That'll be all. All right. Nope. Oleg, your turn.
Right. How's Solace looking? Is she okay? Doing a bit better now?
How is Solace looking?
Better than when I was on the floor.
And Geema, she's Geema
Yeah, I'm
took a few
fine.
hits.
I'm
Is she-
fine.
She's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Hadn't planned this far ahead. What can Oleg do? I was in heal mode, and I thought, like, well, we need to heal people. But if we don't need to heal people, what can we do? We can do things. I will hit him with my short sword.
Go for it. Stabby stab.
22
Yeah, that hits.
with rubbish damage. That's 5 damage.
5 points of damage. Ow.
And just as an afterthought, I will cast Healing Word on as bonus action on Ace again.
Yep. Roll your
Which
heals.
is- That's 5 points of healing.
5 points of healing. Wonderful. All right. Excuse me a second. Why is that gone funny? 5 points of healing to Solace. All right. As you guys are kind of crowding around this person, and they are, getting some hits in, making some misses. You guys are getting some hits in. You hear behind you through the window with which they came in, footsteps fall as a dark figure in a dark robe, kind of this dark purple robe around them, steps out, and almost in a Darth Vader in Rogue One scene, you see a sword swings out from under their cloak and ignites in flame as this figure lurches forward. Does a super cool acrobatic jump on the bed, lands, and swings down at the assassin that is here in the room with you. And they're gonna do that with their flaming sword. And thank God they hit. It would have been kind of less impressive if they missed. But they swing down. You see that they're using a one-handed longsword, and they've got this shield up next to them. And they swing down and deal 3 points of slashing, and some nice fire damage. Yeah, you see this figure standing there, tall, purple cloak with this glowing fire sword coming out from their cloak. Setting the scene, guys. Yeah, and they've just smashed into this assassin. Not saying anything, just doing a super cool trick, and that is their turn. Actually, no, you know what? Bonus action. Because they're... Oh! Yeah! I'm an idiot. Bonus action. You see, as they swing down with the sword and the fire erupts, a white light shines out from underneath the sword as you see this extra kind of radiant light singe into the skin of the assassin, and they do an extra amount of killing damage as you see they cleave into the assassin and almost like cauterize the wound as they cut into them. But this seemingly fire-based divine strike splits them in twain. You see they are just standing there in front of you.
The assassin's dead?
The assassin crumples to the ground, bleeding out. Well, not so much bleeding out, kind of smoking out, as the wound across their chest has been essentially cauterized by the attack. And you all take a moment and you take a breath as you look at this figure that's standing there. And you see they pull back their hood to reveal white hair that falls down off their shoulders and dark grey skin as this unfamiliar drow stands in front of you. But with familiar voice says, "Well, you guys got yourself in a lot of trouble pretty quickly," as the familiar voice of Valos Vedral rings out into the room. And we're going to take a break right there as we...
What?
As we finish up our
Wait, who's
combat.
Valos Vedral? Who is that?
The veritician.
Okay.
Oh, wait, the who?
The the one who hired us to investigate the cabal.
The conspiracy theorist
conspiracy
from the
theorist.
church.
Oh, it's been so long.
It has been a bit of time, but yes, this is Valor's.
But they didn't look like a drow.
They did not. They look like a human. All right, we're gonna take a break.
Cool. Take a break. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, we'll be right back. Probably about 5 minutes or so, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around in chat. We'll post in the chat when we're about to come back. Yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hello, and we are back. Thank you so much for sticking around. So our party have just fought off an assassin that had come in to try and take them out. Solace going down at one point in the fight, but they were, and I don't want to use the word saved, because I feel like at this point you guys were handling it pretty well, but you were interrupted mid-combat by a flame sword wielding drow that did some cool kick-ass shit on the bed. And then smote the assassin where they stood before revealing and saying, I forgot what they said, but it was something along the lines of, you guys work fast. Something like that. I literally forgot what I made them say 10 minutes ago.
I think it was that we got into trouble quickly.
You got into trouble quickly, yeah. Something along those lines. But they stand there with their sword ablaze. The person on the ground... yeah, what'd you guys like to do?
Can I cast Detect Poison and Disease?
Absolutely. What does that do?
Can
I feel like it's in the
for
name.
10 minutes, can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. Are all of my colleagues and friends okay? And this strange flame-wielding person, and more importantly, the assassin, do they have any poison remaining on them?
Yes, you sense that they have poison applied to their blade, for they were unable to apply, to administer it before they were taken down. Sorry, can you just read it to me again? Like how you sense it? Oh, my head.
For the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisonous creatures and diseases within 30 feet of you. You can also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, yeah, you pick up that there is poison on the assassin's blade. You also get a slight tinge from Valus's belt.
Well, I'll tell everybody else, be careful, the blade's poisoned.
Yeah, I know.
What, this blade?
I'm gonna spit some...
Yeah.
I'm gonna spit some blood out.
Yeah.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on... No, not Cure Wounds. Hang on.
You see, as Oleg's thinking about what to do, Valus reaches out and says, I've got it, and places a hand on your shoulder, Solace, and you feel this warm kind of warm light embody you for a moment, and you heal up 13 hit points.
Ooh,
Actually, that's a
okay.
good point, because Oleg's a bit confused, because for the first time in his life, he's unable to do anything. He seems to have ran out of spells that he can actually cast.
Hey, I feel better. I haven't been that close to dying since I was like a kid, but now I feel great. Thank you. Why do you look like that?
You see, they kind of like
They
quickly like extinguish the sword and put it away, and they're like, yes, that probably would raise some questions, wouldn't it? Hello again.
You look great.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have met you before. I am Valos Fedzral. This is my true form. It's not one that I can easily move around in Port Damalias, so I have taken to appearing differently when doing my work at the church, but when I do my work for Pallid, I choose my true form.
Do we believe her?
Make an insight
I'm
check.
trying to refrain from going insight check, motherfucker.
You can make an insight check.
Trying to roleplay insight. Oh gosh, 5 + 4 is 9.
9.
Yeah, you get the sense that she's kind of like it's kind of a bit like she's super awkward that this is how you guys are like finding out about it, but she's also just like telling the truth. She's saying, "Yes, this is me. I need to know that I can trust you. This is not something that is well known amongst the city or even amongst the sanctuary."
Well,
Alana,
I feel like if you weren't already inclined to trust us, you would have carved us down just like this assassin.
True, very true.
That's a good point.
I'm a little bit tunnel visioned.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of not super listening. Can I search? Having heard that the blade is still poisonous, I'll like kind of dodge that. But can I search this assassin all over for like markings or anything that could tell me who they're from, or that would make them a very bad assassin, but still like anything. I'm looking for anything.
Sure. Make an investigation check as you search their body. And that, yeah.
16.
16. You don't find any kind of like ID or identifying information. As you say, that would probably make them a pretty bad assassin. You do find another vial of poison, like unused poison, so you can add a vial of poison to your inventory. And apart from anything else, with a 16, the only thing that kind of takes your interest is the hat that fell off their head as they died has kind of filigree thread through it, like it's been stitched quite nicely. It's a very, very pretty hat. That's what you
I
find.
take the hat.
You take the hat. Wonderful. Excellent. Valis is standing there and she's like, so how's the investigation going?
Great.
Well,
I
So
can
smooth.
tell. I can see that, yes. This is why I said be careful. There is always dangers in this city. I told you
Is the,
I was being cautious for a reason. But
is the assassin dead?
at this point, yes.
Can I cast Spare the Dying?
They're past that point. It needs to be within a minute. Is that right? With Spare the Dying?
It just says you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points.
Oh no, they're dead.
Okay.
They're a dead creature with 0 hit points. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
well, never mind. Okay.
You can still do it, just nothing happens. Yeah, and Valis just says, I was following you to help where I could with the investigation. I lost track of you early this evening at the Rosy Pearl, but you then returned, which was fortunate.
yeah, we went for a walk.
Oh, good.
Nothing happened.
Oh, good. Make a deception check. As you lie to the veritician.
I got a
Guidance?
natural 20, but I think I have a minus. Deception? Oh, I have +1, so 21.
21. They got a 23. 16 plus 7. You see. Right. Well.
But I feel like we should be the ones asking you the questions.
I suppose you do have some. Go, please.
So all of your conspiracy theories, they feel pretty real now, considering this.
again, wouldn't necessarily call them that. But this definitely does add to them. You've only been in the city for a day, correct? You don't know anyone in the city? You've not dealt with anyone in the city? Did anything in your investigation bring up any concerns?
Yes. Are you familiar with the gem merchant, the jeweler that
Yes, I am.
Rosita was bodyguarding?
Yes.
Well,
I called him an asshole.
Yeah, we kind of had a bad exchange with him, and that's actually where we went earlier in this evening, where you lost us.
Right.
We kind of ran from the Zalezo. We kind of caused a bit of a scene.
Right.
We didn't do anything illegal per se, but we were kind of being a bit shady.
Okay,
So
I understand.
Maybe between now and then, Anders hired this assassin to take us out. I don't know.
That doesn't seem, if you're just being shady or being an asshole, that he would do something like that.
We also talked with the dock master, the dock person.
I've spoken to
There's
him.
Eva. I'm trying to think of everyone we've come into contact with, because we haven't been in the city for very long.
No, you haven't. It's impressive, actually.
Shelley never showed up. What if this assassin got her too?
Shelley.
Yeah, Anders' new bodyguard, Shelley, was meant to meet up with us tonight with more information about what's happening.
She wanted to
But she
talk.
didn't meet us at the spot.
Right. Interesting. I can investigate that. When did you speak to her?
When we went to Anders' shop, but she didn't say anything then, but she trailed us a few hours after and asked to meet up.
Curious.
This evening.
Interesting. I will investigate Shelley. That sounds interesting. That is definitely a lead.
Why were... Can I...
You're not leaving this room. You're not investigating anything until you give us all the information that you have.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're not leaving this room alive.
Well, yeah.
Whoa.
That would be entirely unfortunate. I feel as though we have a good working relationship. But I understand you have questions.
As this conversation is happening, can I do some investigating on the body of
Yeah, sure.
our assassin?
Yep, make an investigation check. You see Geema has kind of like rifled through some of their stuff already.
Oh, did she? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm looking for maybe some missives or some letters or something.
Yeah, I rolled pretty good.
Maybe.
And
oh,
there
did
was
you?
Yeah, I got some poison. There was a hat with nice filigree, so potentially they're
right.
from
totally
a
forgot
hat
they did that.
family or something.
Then I won't. If I saw Geema do that, then I'll.
Okay, no worries.
I will not.
But you see Vala says, yes, I understand you would have many questions for myself.
Can I intimidate her or persuade her?
You can try. How would you like to intimidate her?
By doing the thing I just did, by saying she's not leaving this room.
Okay.
She's like, I'm gonna go. I can chase up Shelley, and I'm like, no. You're not doing anything or going anywhere.
Make an intimidation check. Make an
Yeah.
intimidation check.
Oh, it's not that good, but that's okay. Oh, I want to lie so bad, but it's a 9 plus 5, so 14.
14.
You see, she's like, I respect that you have concerns. Fighting me would not solve anything here.
Probably feel pretty good considering my friend just died.
I don't think it would feel very good.
I haven't even given Solace any eye contact. I can't even look at her.
Geema.
Tell us what you know.
Please. First, thank you for cutting him in half. I'm gonna kind of like pat Geema on the back. We're just sort of trying to, I was kind of hoping maybe we could talk to this dude, figure out why he wanted to stab me several times in my sleep.
That would be useful.
You have any leads on that front, perhaps, potentially?
I mean, we could take him to Father Price at the Sunfall Sanctuary. He potentially could get some answers from him.
What? How?
He has ways of...
He's in half.
He has ways of making sure those that have passed can still be useful. It's not necromancy. It's not necromancy. I must stress that. It is not necromancy. I realized it sounded a lot like necromancy. It is not necromancy.
I keep saying necromancy. I don't know what that is.
It feels like it's probably necromancy.
It's not necromancy. He doesn't...
What's necromancy?
Doesn't bring the dead back to life in forms not of their own.
Is that necromancy?
That is kind of necromancy, yes.
We wouldn't judge anyway. I want a solid piece. I want a solid fact. A fact from you. You gave us just...
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
You gave us like conspiracy theories, and now
theories.
I would say if you walked in these streets in this form,
very well founded theories. I feel now
attacked?
Very validated theories. If I was to walk out in this form, there would be more questions than I would be willing to answer.
Right. So answer this question: What are you doing in this city?
Questions that I would not like to answer for personal reasons. None that validate or invalidate the current investigation for which you were hired for. If you are struggling with the means of your hiring for this investigation, although I do wish to keep working with you and use your skills and talents and constitution, as she points at Solace with the holes all through her body, I would very much like your help with this, but some things are personal. How many drows do you see in Port Damali?
We've only been here for like 12 hours. Huh? None? None.
I also haven't seen any other...
How many drows do you see in the Menagerie Coast?
I'm from the forest.
None, but still, last I checked, the war was between the Empire and the Dynasty.
I'm not involved in any
war. Over as well.
Nor do I have allegiance to any war.
Yes.
Anyway.
To Pelor.
Yes.
There's a war happening under your feet in this city right now. Our friend just...
Yes, that's war. That war, clearly, I am interested in dealing with. I mean, the war between the...
So, in relation to that specifically, and also in relation to our jobs that you hired us for, do you have, with your very well-founded theories, do you have any idea about this dude? Maybe who he works for? Anything like that? Anything we can go off of, potentially?
I think he was clearly hired to take out an issue, take out a problem. Once again, the fact that you have made yourselves known to be an issue or a problem so quickly is impressive. I don't know him.
You have deduced that an assassin was hired to take out a problem.
Geema.
I throw my hands up and I take a little walk.
I am limited in what I see and hear. I am not omnipresent. I don't know everything that happens in this city.
No, you're just really smart, and I thought maybe you knew a little more than we did. But that's totally fine.
There are all kinds of people that would hire someone like this. The fact that you say you have had a run-in with the merchant Anders is a good case to begin with. I cannot clearly state that he was the one that hired him, though I cannot think of anyone else that would want to harm you or have you killed, unless you could think of anyone else.
How is the...
Sorry. Oh no! Hey guys, we've just lost Discord for a second. Apologies. Oh, it's back.
Oh,
It's
no.
back. It's back. One sec. Let me just get that back.
Are we streaming?
Yeah,
Are
we're
we
still
on the
streaming.
internet?
It's just Discord. Discord stopped for a second. There we go. Oh wait, no, 1 sec. 1 second.
Way to ruin the drama, Discord.
1
Gosh.
second. Oh no, that's the wrong one. There we go. There we go. 1 second. Yeah, way to ruin the drama. Perfect. That one. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, we're a bit all over the place. How did that happen? Where's Kiralee?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're there. I just don't see you. Oh,
Aw.
snap. That one? Sorry, guys.
According to the overlay, I'm Kiralee.
Yeah. I did-
Welcome. Can you do an Australian accent, Maya?
I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Last week there was, I can't
Oh.
remember who it is, but there was an actor who did such a good Australian accent
Yeah.
that it ended up
Ah,
on the
there it
news.
is.
Like it was in the
Oh, wow.
news because an American actor could actually
on.
do an accent.
On the stream, Maya is Geema, I'm Hikari and Oleg, and
Let's
Yeah.
go with this.
Well, you're not on the
Alright.
stream currently, Kiralee. You're not visible. 1 sec. I'm so sorry, guys. Did Discord go down for everyone, or was it just me?
I think just you.
Ah! Dang
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
quite know what's
We
going on.
lost
Oh, there
We
I'm
lost
on.
your little.
I'm on the screen twice now.
What happened?
Oh my goodness. Wait, no, there we go. That's what I want.
Oh.
Welcome to streaming. It's a wonderful thing. Why can't I get that? Oh, screw it. I'm gonna do this. I'm not even going to go to a break. I'm just gonna do it this way.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
We're doing it
We're doing it
We're
live.
doing it live.
Alright, we've got a Nico. Now I just need everyone else to join. Oh, look at that. We've got a Maya.
Oh, I see. There's two of you. There's two of Alana.
She'll go
Oh.
away. She'll go away in a second. Just ignore her. She's not real. She can't hurt you.
Aw. Aw.
second
Alana's.
Alana's not real. Why is... Oh my goodness. It's not showing Kiralee at all.
It's okay, I don't need to be shown.
Yes, you do. So anyway, that's what Valis tells you.
I don't.
Oh god.
Just anything, Valis. Anything. A fact. One solid fact. You don't have to give away anything that will put you in harm's way, but you have asked us to help you,
Ah.
and
Sorry, I fixed it. Kind of.
we haven't blinked an eye at the fact that this is
Wait.
your true form.
Keep talking. It's good. It's fine.
One fact that we can
Geema,
hold on to.
Geema, I think she's. I don't think she's necessarily trying to like keep stuff from us. I think that like we're figuring this out. I guess. I just don't. Maybe we shouldn't yell at the person who cut someone in half with a flaming sword. Is all I'm saying.
We got it.
Also, I feel fine.
We loosened it.
We
I do.
did.
I
We did.
do
I
have a
didn't do-
question for you,
Mm.
Velos.
We did.
Yes.
How
Is
is
it
the myriad presence in this city?
It is much too strong. It is a great concern and something I feel is very much involved in this. The leaders are currently unknown
Right.
to me. I have been searching for them for quite some time here in this city. But I feel like I'm close, and I feel like this connection is potentially there. These people that have been found dead in this manner, you saw them yourselves. There's some connection to how they've died. The way they were found, where they were found. They're similar people. There has to be a connection. I
Wait,
just haven't made
Solace.
it yet.
Solace, where were you stabbed with this poison?
I don't know. I was asleep. I got holes in me. I got holes in my clothes.
Kind of in your side.
Do
ribs.
one of the wounds look maybe similar-ish to like the particular wounds we found on the bodies?
If I have a fucking worm in me, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Does she have a worm in her?
Make a medicine check,
I have a
Hikari.
worm in me.
Oleg,
Oh,
Oleg,
God.
can you
Yeah.
do something?
Oleg, can you help? Can you help?
Make a medicine check,
I will help,
Hikari.
yes.
If Oleg's helping, you can make it with
What the fuck
advantage.
is-
10.
10?
Ten.
Did you take advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and an 8.
I'm gonna flex really, really hard and see if I can force some.
10. Okay, 10. You remember inspecting the bodies, specifically the bodies of Ruida and Jaina that had the holes in their chest, and they had very similar scars, similar cuts along their arms, I think is where I said, along their arms. Very distinct looking cuts. And as you look at Solace's side, it looks nothing alike. Totally different types of cuts.
Okay.
Do I have a worm in me or not? Do I have a worm in me or not?
Make
Do I have one?
a sense of self check, Solace.
What the fuck?
Solace.
What is that?
You can make a medicine check if you
Solace,
like,
I think
or you know what?
Solace, I think you have a worm in you.
Make a Constitution check.
I have a worm in me.
These cuts look very familiar.
No.
Oh fuck me. Wait. Okay. Constitution
No,
saving
just
throw check.
No, just a check. A check.
14.
14. You feel like you got
They're worms.
poisoned. You feel like you got stabbed.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what a
Yeah.
worm feels like inside of you.
You don't know
Can I
that.
tell that Hikari is lying?
Probably.
Sure.
I know. I believe Hikari.
If Hikari,
Oh,
if
maybe
Hikari,
not. I rolled an 18. I rolled an 18 for deception.
I rolled a natural 20.
okay, yeah, you get the sense that Hikari is fucking with you.
There's a fucking worm in me.
There isn't.
I'm gonna cut
To be
it
fair-
out. I'm gonna cut
to be
it
fair,
out.
you also-
I grab Solace. I say, look at him. He's fucking with you.
I will also point out you did see that
Why would you do that?
Hikari's medicine check compromised of like, that's a scar. Like they rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Just putting that out
Alright.
there.
Hikari, are you fucking with me? Look me in the eyes. I just got stabbed several times. Are you fucking with me?
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna sit down on my bed. I'm fucking tired.
Valos, you see, begins inspecting the body and says, I think we should take him to Price.
I think that's probably the best next step, but I'm worried about who was able to quickly orchestrate something like this when we haven't been in town for very long. Do you trust everyone that you're with, Valos?
I trust Price.
Hang on. More importantly, who did we tell that we were staying here? Because we were either followed here, or they knew we were here because we told them. We told quite a few people we were staying here, didn't we?
You told no one that you were staying at the Landlocked Lady. No,
I
actually, you
don't
did
think
tell
we did.
someone. You
We
did tell
told someone. I remember telling a person.
Yes, we told.
Yes, you did.
I think we told Shelly. Maybe.
No. Because you specifically didn't. You specifically told her we were staying at the Rose place so that
Yes,
she would go
that's right.
there.
That's right.
Who did we
were
tell? We
followed.
told someone. I
We
swear
told
them.
Valos.
You did tell Valos.
Right?
And you told,
That was
well,
it.
Yeah.
and someone else did kind of know.
Can I make as we're like looking at each other trying to figure this out? Can I roll like a history or like an
Yeah,
intelligence
I like history for memories, so you can roll a history
History?
check if you want
Alright.
to try and remember this.
Oh, not good. 8.
8, it escapes you. It's been a busy day.
Yeah. As
We can't go out on the streets again tonight. We need to rest.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
You see Valos stands with her sword and she says, I can keep watch as you rest.
That's a very kind. Thank you. That'd be super cool.
Or if you are uncomfortable, you can come stay in the Sunfall Sanctuary.
How are we feeling?
And be
folks?
protected under the eyes of the gods.
Of the god.
Okay.
Ah.
She's a monotheist.
I don't know, I could-
Only
I
one
could
god.
just, like, I could literally I could just fall sideways and be asleep right now. So
Yeah, me too.
I think it's
I-
bedtime.
Yeah, let's go
Kids.
to bed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably safer. What do we do with this body?
It's on the floor.
Yeah, Valis goes, oh yes, I'll be back in half an hour to watch you. And you see she picks up the body and she's like, I can return.
All right, let's have a bit of a
She
slumber
looks
party
at
until
Geema
then.
as she kind of makes a move.
I just
Eddie's Geema.
I just step out of the way.
You step out of the way.
Yeah.
And you see she's like, very well, I will return. And she defenestrates the dead body out the window. Like just throws it out here.
Nice.
Bang, bang, bang. That's it. A similar kind of noise of what you assume was maybe the assassins slipping on their way up initially is now much louder as it kind of just falls in the alley. She's like, oh, I've got to move quickly. All right. And she just dives out the window. And you guys
Okay.
are all in the same room. You, having survived this initial assault... Shouldn't say initial. That makes you more paranoid. This assault on your, this assault on your sleepy times. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about?
Who
That
knows
sucked, y'all.
that we're doing this? If there's some myriad activity happening,
What the fuck is a myriad? You said that like 4 times.
Yeah, I don't know that either.
I don't know what you're on about either.
Oh, never mind then.
it's a massive, very powerful, all-encompassing criminal network that extends throughout Exandria.
Wow.
What the fuck?
That's
Why?
quite big.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I roll to see if any of my old friends were running away from the myriad?
Sure. Roll. I don't know how we would roll for this.
I rolled an 8, so it doesn't actually matter anyway.
Well, no, we can say that. I've got it right here, Kiralee. No, I don't. Where did it go? I don't have it right here. Sorry. But yes, without an 8 or no, you can remember at least one of your old friends had mentioned not so much the myriad, but had mentioned running away from as they put it, the group that ran Port Damali. That's kind of like the terms they use. They said the people that ran Port Damali, and they, from what they said, you got the sense they weren't talking about the government. Yeah.
Bad adults.
Bad
Got it.
adults.
So if the myriad is at work here, we are way out of our zone. This I don't know what to do anymore.
Valos said that there's someone at the church the temple who could speak to the guy she cut in half who stabbed me several times. I feel like that might be a good jumping off point. Because for all we know, it's just like disgruntled jewelry guy who I called a dick. Like, it might not be the mushrooms. What are they called?
I don't know, but I think we need to leave town and get as far away from this as possible.
Wait, whoa, what? Really? Why? We just started this.
And you almost died. And if greater powers are at work here, I don't know if I'm capable.
What happened to being brave?
What does that mean?
It doesn't, this is different.
If you say we run, we run.
Wait. I thought we're doing something good here. We don't even know if it's something bigger than what we can handle. We haven't figured it out yet. I almost die all the time. Sometimes listen, it happens. And I'm fine. I'm good. Look, I don't want. I think we could still figure this out. You know, like we leave, and then bad shit keeps happening here. You know, it doesn't stop because we can't see it.
The trouble might follow us now, though. Like, even if we do run, they clearly want Solace dead for some reason. They could watch. They could have somebody watching. They could follow us. Might as well get more information. I don't know.
When there was trouble where I'm from, and there was any sort of like targeting of one group against another, the way that we normally dealt with it was kicking the shit out of whoever was targeting us until they either died or stopped. So if that's the incentive you need to stay, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a safe. Why don't we just take it one step at a time? Try to figure out who's targeting us first, and then we can make some bigger choices.
Oleg's been listening to all of this, and he would just hold up one hand and say, "Can I just make an observation?"
Oh yeah.
I noticed in my time in the forest that when something adverse to the environment springs up, there's usually something close by that can counteract that negative influence. And the two kind of do battle, and eventually one of them withers and dies. If you remove one of those components from the natural environment, then the other one flourishes out of control, unchecked. What if we are attempting to neutralize something bad in the forest, and if we remove ourselves from midway through this solution, this application of our skill set to resolve the problem, and we turn and walk away from it, would that not leave it unchecked and able to flourish without our skill set being brought to bear on those that deserve it? He says, glancing at what's left of Ace.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I got stabbed a bunch of times, and most people, like, if that was you, any of you guys, I don't know if you would have been up as long as I didn't make some good choices in the middle of it, like tackling that guy several times. I don't know. It was really just heat of the moment stuff, but I was still moving. If other people get stabbed like that, they'll just die. At least we can do something. I'm with Oleg.
I say we stay.
Can I at least have a night?
Yeah. I think we should try and just figure out a little bit more about what's going on before we really make any hard choices, despite what me and Oleg just said about staying. We'll think on it.
I do suggest we all sleep in the same room,
Alright.
though.
Ooh, slumber party.
I think that's probably the safest, yeah.
Just for safety, and we keep watch.
Easy enough.
Cool. I'm going to lie down on the floor.
I was gonna say, do you choose the room that has the blood and like bird hair smell in it, or did you want
Yeah,
to
we
change
can move
rooms?
over to
No, next room.
Our
next
room.
You go over to the
Rotate.
clean room. Yeah, wonderful.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I
it
get
is. It looks like a murder scene in your room currently. It's a mess. Yeah.
Oh,
you
wait. Are we
think-
gonna have
you
to
think-
pay extra?
You look at Geema's bed too. You think maybe Valis might have broken the slats on it too when she jumped on it. So, so you're a bit like,
We'll work it out tomorrow. We'll work it out tomorrow.
wonderful. So you guys retreat into Oleg and Hikari's room. Solace, you collapse onto the floor. Everyone else hunkers down for the evening.
As we're going to sleep, I try and whisper. I'm like curled up in my shell on the floor, but like I poke my head out and I find like what direction Hikari's in, and I whisper in Sylvan, making an assumption that he can speak
Oh my
Sylvan,
god.
but probably not. I just stare at him, and I'll just say.
Geema
comments,
whispers
but
in
I'll
a
be trying to be
language
very-
unknown to you, Hikari.
Yeah.
No. I'll
Sounds
just say
kinda
in comments,
elvish.
but I'll try and be very quiet. I'll just say, at least one more day. If promise that you won't leave without me.
Hikari just, I guess, visibly shaking a little bit, just turns to face away from Geema.
Oleg nods without question. I promise.
And
I look over and smile at Oleg, and then I just suck all the way into my shell and go to sleep.
And then, yeah, Oleg being the last one, kind of awake as the people you were thinking you were having a conversation with kind of turn away silently and not continue the conversation. As you prepare to finish the last moments of your trance, you kind of glance out the window that's opposite your wall, and you can see on the rooftop adjacent to the building what appears to be a dark purple silhouetted shape just kind of sitting there and gives a little wave and goes back to sitting on the rooftop opposite your building. And that's where we're going to finish our chapter, guys, as you fall asleep. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, that was emotional.
What is happening?
I'll tell you what is happening. As you guys fall asleep, you do level up.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so you guys can level up to level 5.
Snap.
So you know what we're going to do? We're going to roll our hit dice. For we are hit dice heroes, and that is what we do. So we'll roll our hit dice, and then obviously you guys can spend some time leveling up because you are now level 5, which is quite fun for a lot of you. I think some new spells, cantrips go up a bit, all sorts of things.
I think I get my stunning strike, I think.
Oh,
no, I think I just
shit.
get extra attack. I think I
Okay.
get stunning strike later. I just can't remember.
I was like, uh-oh. Gonna have to throw in 3 assassins next time. Excellent. All right, so let's get some happy music because it's been a very long stream of quite eerie tones. So let's.
I feel like
I'm already.
Oh, actually,
Geema
let's-
and Hikari just have like very emotionally charged scenes.
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Yeah, I
I
could
want to be
not
awake for
believe
one
it.
of them. Just once.
I could not believe it, that conversation you guys were having about, it's fine, don't stress, we're safe, no one's gonna die. And I was just like, oh god, oh no, oh no. Perfect. But yeah, let's roll some hit dice,
Alright, I'll
guys.
go in first.
I rolled an 8 on my D8.
Woo! Alright, Geema rolled an
Hey!
8. Hikari, Nico, do you want to go next?
Sure. What do we got? 7.
7. Whoa, yeah, awesome. That's really sorry. I just saw that Beck gifted me a subscription. Thank you, Beck. I don't even know why my person is in this. Oh, it's because I'm a follower. That's cool. Thank you, Beck. That's lovely.
And me. And Beck, I was purposely not talking in chat or game so that you wouldn't feel compelled to gift me a sub, and you still did it. I appreciate you.
Beck is incredible. Beck is a very generous person. Solace, would you like to roll your d12? Come on, no whammies.
I do get Stunning Strike.
Oh, shit.
5.
5? Okay, that's good.
Not bad.
5.
Not bad.
Oleg, Mr. Cleric, that's a d8, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is 4 plus
Ooh.
1 is 5.
5. So it should do it automatically, the +1, when you add it, but that's good. I think that pops you up over 30, right?
It takes me to 30, yes.
Nice. Perfect. Awesome, guys. So exciting. We're going to update our player cards in a little bit, and then, yeah, see what else you get. So yeah, Hikari, Stunning Strike. Man, oh, I just want to see actually what you guys get. Let's have a quick little rundown before we jump off the stream. See what happens.
Mine's really quick. Mine's so simple. I just am like 10 feet faster, and I can attack twice now.
Oh, well, that's not like that is simple, but that is huge.
It's simple, but it's good, baby.
Yeah. Wow. Let's
I
see.
think casters don't they get 3rd level spells?
Third level
not
spells
not
for the cleric.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Destroy undead as well. Also, your proficiencies all go up by 1.
Well,
Plus 3 proficiencies for all of you. The warlock of our party gets an extra spell slot, which is super exciting. You learn an extra spell. Kiralee, you get a new invocation as well.
Yeah, I'm looking through.
Yeah, fun. Awesome. Well, exciting stuff, guys. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That was really cool. That was really fun. I'm so sorry for trying to assassinate you, Solace. But I've always wanted to throw an assassin in, and I was just like, yeah, this works. This is good.
I am so thankful that you tried to assassinate me. I've always wanted to be assassinated.
I said to you guys as well, like it was a bit of a toss up there for a while who it was going to be, but I didn't just choose Solace because she was the barbarian. It was an actual choice, but it was lucky that it was the barbarian, I guess. Not the cleric sleeping alone in their room by themselves.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Fine.
But anyway, thank you so much everyone for joining us. Be sure to follow our socials, join our Discord. We'll be posting when our next session will be on our Twitter and Instagram. We are getting into the holiday season, so it might just be a little bit skew with this month. We'll try to figure it out. But hopefully we can have another game before the end of the year. Yeah, and with all that said, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.